City sent a letter last Tuesday, October 24th, to CWDI to express concerns about the way the CWDI board is being governed, as well as the specifics of the plan. And the city's concerns are at a high level, come down to I think four fundamental points. One, we think that a private developer needs to be engaged who has experience in developing a property of this size and complexity. We appreciate the desire to do it on their own, but its development is a complex, multifaceted thing, and it's very easy to make mistakes along the way. Even very skilled developers make mistakes through the development process that cost them money in the end. And we think they need that outside expertise, a proven track record. Second, the proposal that they have put forward in their mid-year report does not generate enough economic value, right? It doesn't meet the needs of this community to fundamentally change its tax base. And what is the problem with that? It's fundamentally, in order to implement the plan that they have presented, would require what we are describing as an unacceptably large public sector subsidy. So we just think the city and the county can't afford that, and we won't. And that relates to the third point, Mike, which is the tax increment finance district, which is a pretty heady public sector mechanism that is used to make growth pay for its own way, is just unacceptably large and doesn't even accomplish the goal of getting the public funds that they need for the plan that we think doesn't generate enough economic value. And then the fourth point is just generally related to the governance of the board. We need more transparency. We need more information. We need more accountability, and we're not getting it. And we think this is the city and the county are sort of the parents who have set up this organization, and we should have a full view into what CWDI is doing. And in my view, that has been not happening.
Are there next steps that have been suggested about when the parties might get together and talk further about these issues that have been raised? And is the county engaged with the city on this?
They are starting to engage the county with city officials. So yes, there are next steps. CWDI is continuing to proceed with a closed session November 13th meeting. The city advised them to postpone that meeting. They are bringing in outside consultants to, at some considerable cost. And there's a time and a place for that. It's just not now, to explain their plans. And we, the city, are fundamentally concerned that their plans don't work financially. It's a purely economic analysis. It is simply, it doesn't pencil out. Development is like solving an algebraic equation. If you can go back to your 8th or 9th grade algebra class, you got to solve for X. And it's a complicated formula with a lot of moving variables. And if you can't even come up with a model that solves for X, you don't start.
Yeah.
And they have too many unknowns, and they can't solve for X.